Hi everyone, in this video we're going to look at the triangle inequality theorem. So the triangle inequality theorem. The sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side of a triangle. So note, the triangle inequality is the mathematical statement of an old adage. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. And that's what pathway 1 is showing. To go from A to B, the shortest path is to go directly from A to B. If you don't travel along the straight line, you travel along two sides of a triangle, and that makes the trip longer. So think about walking a pathway between points A and B. So again, if you go directly from A to B, that's the shortest way. If you make a detour off that pathway and go to point C first, you're traveling a longer distance. And that's exactly what the triangle inequality says. The triangle inequality states, 3 given lengths determine a triangle, provided the longest length is less than the sum of the other 2 lengths. Otherwise, no triangle can be formed. The sum of any 2 sides of a triangle must be bigger than the third side. Note 3. If 2 side lengths of a triangle are given, then the third side length must be between the difference and the sum of the first 2 sides. So here's an example. If a triangle has 2 sides with lengths 14 centimeters and 11 centimeters, what measurements must the third side be between? So we're going to call X is the third side. That third side has to be between the sum, so 14 plus 11, and the difference, 14 minus 11. So now if we simplify that, 14 minus 11 is 3, is less than X, which at the same time is less than 14 plus 11, which is 25. So we figured out our third side has to be between 3 centimeters and 25 centimeters. Question 2. If a triangle has 2 side lengths of 6 and 10, what measurements must the third side be between? So that third side, again, we're going to call it X, has to be between the sum of 6 and 10 and the difference between 10 and 6. So when I simplify it, I get 4 is less than X. At the same time, X is less than 16. So that third side is between 4 and 16 units. We can also use the triangle inequality to determine if 3 lengths form a triangle. Example 3. Can you construct a triangle with sides measuring 5 inches, 8 inches, and 15 inches? Justify your answer. We're going to complete the table below to determine our answer. So in the first row, we're going to put the side lengths. We have 5 inches, 8 inches, and 15 inches. If we're looking at the side length of 5, I'm going to add together the other 2 side lengths. So I'm going to add together 8 plus 15, and that gives me 23. Is 23 bigger than 5? Yes. So far, so good. If I'm looking at a side length of 8, I'm going to add together the other 2 sides. So I'm adding together 5 and 15. That is 20. 20 is bigger than 8, so the sum is still bigger, which is good. That's what we need. If I look at the side length of 15, I have to add together the 5 and the 8. That only gives me 13. 13 is not greater than 15, so that means we cannot make a triangle. So no triangle is possible. Remember, the sum of the other 2 sides has to be bigger than the third side to make a triangle. Okay, our next example. Can you construct a triangle with side lengths measuring 3, 8, and 10? Justify your answer. Complete the table below. So we have our side lengths, 3, 8, and 10. Looking at the side length of 3, I add together 8 and 10. That is 18. Which is bigger than 3, so the sum is bigger. Looking at the side of 8, I add together 3 and 10. That gives me 13. 13 is bigger than 8, so that helps as well. Looking at the side of 10, I add together the 3 and the 8. That gives me 11. 11 is bigger than 10, so every single time the sum was bigger than the original side. So that means, yes, we can make a triangle. Okay. Similar question, but now they don't give us the table. Determine if 3 numbers can be lengths of the sides of a triangle. And really, the only thing I have to really check are the 2 smallest sides. If the 2 smaller sides do not add up to a number greater than the third side, we cannot make a triangle. So looking at 5, 7, and 12, I add together my 2 smallest sides, 5 plus 7, and I get the exact value 12. It has to be bigger than the third side in order to make a triangle. So because 12 is not bigger than 12, that means we cannot make a triangle. Looking at part B, 7, 15, and 9. I'm going to add together my 2 smallest sides. 7 and 9 gives me 16. 16 is greater than 15, so that means yes, we can make a triangle. I hope this video helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.